And you don't know what you don't know when you join, right? When you start in this industry. I didn't know that 92% of the people that joined a home-based business didn't make their money back. Didn't know that. 85% don't renew, right? They paid $200 or $300 or $400 to get involved. They don't make their money back. They're quitting, right? In our opportunity, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out that I can bring more customers and reps into the business because it's free than they can charging a fee. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And you guys are talking about being in the perfect place at the perfect time. You've had some companies here, the Ambits and the Ignites and the Streams and and ACNs and 5LINKs that have been in here, Momentous, been here for a long time. No one knows who North American Power and Thrive is. You realize that in Texas, right?
Right.
When they find out they can do what we do and what George just showed you for no investment, guess whose customers we're going to get?
All of them.
Guess whose reps we're going to get?
All of them. Yeah.
And I say this all the time, and it goes over people's head a lot of times. And I don't mean any disrespect to Mr. Battle because he's one of our top money earners. Our top 5 money earners are not in our company yet. You realize that, right? They're not here yet.
Yeah.
Some of them will probably come out of Texas.
Oh yeah.
Here's the beautiful part. Jork doesn't care. His whole goal is to build his net so big, just like your whole goal should be to build your net so big, so that when they come in, guess where they're coming in? Under you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because once you understand the compensation plan, and Mr. Battle's going to go over some of that later on tonight with a quick start training, you can look at him and say, you know what, Slim, I don't care how much money you make. In fact, the more money you make, the more money I make.
That's right.
You realize that?
Right.
Unlike any other program out there, I want to say all of them. I'm just going to be politically correct. 99.9. I'm going to say 99.9% of them. You can't say that. Because in other programs, there's gotchas in the marketing plan. Where the more money they make, guess what happens to your income?
Cut you off.
Damn, cut you off.
You get cut off and it goes down. Now let's be honest. Can we be honest here together?
Yes.
Yes.
If Jork Battle's making $100,000 a month, and Slim's coming up through his organization, and Jork knows the compensation plan, he knows that Slim makes his position or above, his income's cut from $100,000 a month to $25,000 a month. Is Jork really excited about Slim?
No.
He pretends he is, right? And, I slap Slim, hey, good job, slap him on the back, but I really want to put a knife in his back, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's my money,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Is that not the stupidest concept you ever heard in your entire life?
Yeah, man.
That is pure dumb, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it works.
Doesn't work like that in our program. The more money Slim makes, guess what? The more money he makes. So are you really excited? Right? You want to find people that are better than you, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Guys, I say this, and ladies, I say this all the time. We're the anti-network marketing company. We've kept all the good, which is leveraging the efforts of other people. That's a good thing, right?
Yeah,
right.
Because you can do a lot more work if I have 100 people helping you than you can by yourself, right?
That's right.
I don't care how good a worker you are, right?
Right.
And gotten rid of all the bad. It's as simple as that. I don't know why he gave us energy deregulation and telecom deregulation in our lifetime. I just thank God he did. Does that make sense?
Right.
And where you're positioned in, and I say this all the time, and most people don't understand it. We want everyone to join our business, right? Because there is no discrimination, there is no barrier to entry, right? But if everyone saw the opportunity, we really wouldn't have the same opportunity. Does that
That's
make
right.
sense?
Yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense.
We want everybody, but if everyone saw it, we wouldn't have the opportunity to be the proud of the Marines. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And when I say that, it is if I go up to someone and say Slim, if I see Slim every day at the Dunkin' Donuts because we're in there at the same time, I know what he orders and he knows what I order. I say, Slim, you interested in making money outside of what you're currently doing? And he even stutters. Hey, we'll see you here tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't have time for Slim.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah,
I want to talk to someone and say, are you kidding me? I'm always looking for money,
Yeah.
make money outside
That's
of what I do,
right.
as long as
That's
it's
right.
not illegal, right?
That's right.
Right? That's the key. See, sometimes because we're a no risk, no investment opportunity, people get caught up in the masses.
Right.
I can build a dynasty just with Slim.
Yeah.
I don't need anybody else. Because Slim can lead me to 5, we get 25 right? I can work in Slim's group for the rest of my life if he's the right person and his people are the right people, right? I say this all the time, and I've got a big family. You know how many people in my family are in my business and have been in my business for the last 27 years? Zero. Zip. Zilch.
Yeah.
Now, I don't blame them for not getting involved with me 27 years ago because I had 6 pages front and back, negative credit report, repossession, slow pay, it's like a rap song. I'm not kidding you. 6 pages front and back. I don't know if you know how bad a credit that is. That's bad. When I went and bought a house, because I didn't know my credit was that bad, and a guy got involved in my company that I started, ACN, back in 1991, and I said, I want to buy a house. He says, come to my office. I gave him my social security number, and he comes back out with holding 6 pages. And he's looking through that, and he says, Brad, he says, I don't know how to tell you this, but there's not a bank in the world that would touch you with a 10-foot pole. He said, I've never seen anything like this. Right? This can't be true. It is. Are you kidding me? He said, come and see me when you're real. So me and my wife left, with their tail between our legs, no pun intended, because that's my last name, right? What? Get it? Tails? Tail between our legs, right? And I called him back 6 months later, and I said, John, his name was John Golden, big mortgage company in Detroit. Because you said Hazel Park, right? Didn't you? Allen Park. I said, John, it's Brad Tails. You remember me? He said, Brad, I'll never forget you. I said, I think I'm real. And he said, give me your social security number. And I gave it to him. And he gets on the phone and he says, come to my office. And I said, no, John, you come to my office. Because things had changed in 6 months. And my office was probably about the size of this room. And I'll never forget this. My executive assistant let him in. And he gets in and he says, I'm in. And I said, what do you mean you're in? He says, I'm in. I said, what are you in? My office? He says, no, I'm in. No one goes from where you were 6 months ago, credit-wise, to where you are now. I don't care if you're selling pot. I'm in. And that's quote unquote. John, we're not selling drugs. Let me take you for a tour. There's 500 people on the other side.